What's up, guys? How you doing? I'm Paul.
I'm Morgan.
And today's video, Adele is slammed for her remarks. She said, "I love being a woman." I'm excited to play the short video at her acceptance speech at the recent gender neutral. That's a new thing that the Brit Awards are doing. They're calling it gender neutral. Out with the
Best female artist, best male artist, and it's just best artist.
It's best artist now. It's a gender neutral award show. I would guess, I wouldn't be surprised at all if like all the big award shows switch to this. But if we have more people like what Adele said here, maybe there will be pushback. It'll be interesting. But anyway, we're going to play her video. We're going to give our thoughts on all of this in just a moment.
Before we do, make sure you subscribe to this channel. We make videos on culture and social issues from a Christian perspective to help you have hope.
And be free. And if this topic is some interest to you, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It helps more people see this video. The analytics appreciate it. We appreciate it. The algorithms, yes. All right, Morgan, let's just get going right off the bat. I thought what we'd do is I just typed it into Google when we were talking about this topic earlier. It happened 2-ish days ago. Tuesday, maybe? Monday, Tuesday? It happened a few days ago. When I was Googling it, I just saw all these articles pop up about this story. So I just clicked on the first one. It was by Morgan, you can pull it up, by a magazine, online magazine called Page 6. And I think after looking over this article that this maybe is a conservative publication because of some of the terminology they use. But nevertheless, let me just hear what it says. Adele slammed for telling gender neutral award show she loves being a woman. I mean, that is controversial that she would say she loves being a woman.
That's controversial.
I'm just going to kind of read through some of this. You can just leave that up there, actually.
Oh, all right. I'm going to just make it a little smaller so that our heads are in the frame fully.
Great. Very good, baby. Adele is being accused of transphobia for declaring at a woke gender-neutral award show. That's what makes me think this is a conservative publication.
Oh.
A woke gender-neutral award show that she loves being a woman. The Rolling in the Deep singer made the remark at Tuesday's Brit Awards as she collected the prize for Artist of the Year, a newly created category merging the old Best Male and Best Female Artist Awards. And then it quotes what she says. So rather than read what she says, I'll just play you guys the video here in just a moment. Despite support from the audience in London's huge O2 Arena, which you can hear pretty big applause, which is cool. Her comments quickly sparked outrage online, making her the latest high-profile figure accused of being a TERF. TERF. Have you ever heard that terminology, Morgan?
I hope it's not a bad word.
TERF stands for Trans Exclusionary Radical Feminist.
Oh, wow. That's an insane word.
Have you guys in the live chat, right down below, I had never heard this, but it's hard to keep up with all the new... what do you call like the letters?
Radical feminist? Oh,
it's tough to keep up with all of the
acronyms?
Acronyms, thank you. Please, this is in quotations, please, no, Adele can't be a TERF, a staunch feminist performer named Jacob told his thousands of Twitter followers. Who'd have thought Adele was a transphobe and would use her platform to call for the destruction of the trans community? Especially the confused teenagers, another longtime Twitter user posted. Others complained that they had lost a lot of respect for Adele and would no longer spend a cent on her music. The Times of London noted. The attacks led to many spring to the 33-year-old's defense. Someone said, "Thank you, Adele, just thank you for speaking the two words being vilified, woman, female," tweeted author and refugee campaigner, not sure how to pronounce her name. Let me scroll on down a little bit. A decade ago, if someone had said a woman would be criticized for the thought crime of saying she liked being a woman, I would have laughed at such a ludicrous suggestion. Now it is happening.
Oh, goodness gracious.
And then the last thing I'll read here, in an op-ed in the Spectator, teacher Debbie Hayton said that Adele risked joining the group of talented women like Harry Potter author J.K. Rowling, who have been pursued and persecuted mercilessly simply for standing up for their sex. That's where I'm going to end it. You guys can go read any of the articles in more depth. Ooh, she's joined the ranks of J.K. Rowling.
That's ridiculous. I mean, whatever. If she has, good for her. But I don't think she has, honestly.
Well, let's just
at all
play just a short 20-second. This is just like kind of the very end of her acceptance speech. There's about 45 seconds leading up to this. Feel free to watch the whole thing. But as she wraps it up, she says this.
Yeah, and also, I understand why the name of this award has changed, but I really love being a woman and being a female artist. I do. And I'm really proud of us. I really, really am. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Wow, how dare she?
She said it with, when I watched that, let us know what you guys think in the comments about just that, what we just saw. She said it with so much purity. It was so much just natural, real, raw conviction.
Yeah, just like please don't take this away from me.
That's it.
Like, I'm a woman and I worked hard for this award. Like, don't take this away.
Yeah.
My apples are in there.
I know. I just needed to wipe my forehead. I shouldn't have worn this big. Here's what I think it's so fascinating, because we as Christians, a good amount of our audience are Christians. You expect, well, now in day and age, you got such a push, the progressive Christianity, to kind of just really conform to the world. But you got still many Christians who say, who push back on certain cultural things. Mm-hmm. When you hear it coming from someone like Adele, someone who is, to my knowledge, is very secular, not a believer.
It has made it very clear she supports the LGBTQ plus community.
And that's what's so interesting.
She's made that so clear throughout her entire career. So the fact that they're literally turning on her.
The fact that someone wrote, who'd have thought Adele was a transphobe and would use her platform to call for the destruction of the trans community.
That's just so dramatic, man. Well, these people, I just wonder, like, were they not hugged as children? Like, what is the deal that they've become literally so up in arms and offended at literally everything? It's like, what happened to you? What made you like this? Because it's just so sad. And I think, obviously, I say obviously, but some people might be like, that's not obvious. But obviously, they don't have the love of Jesus in their hearts, because I think we talked about this in our last live, just like being offended is just not a thing that But
it's hard. I mean, it's going to be hard, even someone who's been walking with the Lord, if something that they treasure so deeply gets...
Yeah, but to jump online and just...
Oh, but no, that I feel like there's a pandemic, to put it, to phrase it in a whatever, there's a pandemic of... And I don't even think it's necessarily people are genuinely that offended. I think it's just more of a culture of, I mean, if you want to call it cancel culture, that's honestly sounds cliche at this point. But people are looking to see, oh my goodness, there's something that we can create a mob and attack. Mm-hmm. We can attack Adele because she made those remarks, because I really think they've just bought in to just the spirit of, I mean, it really is, it's worldwide. It's not just America. It's not just... We see so much woke stuff now coming out of Canada. It's just this world, the spirit, and the Bible talks about, like, do not be conformed any longer to the patterns of this world. The writer of that, knowing like the patterns of this world are going to be bonkers, man. They're going to be trying to push us and feed us all kinds of things. And sadly, we've seen so much within the Christian community getting swept into that stuff and becoming woke.
Yeah.
Don't be conformed any longer to the patterns of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind.
Mm-hmm.
By the renewing of your mind. But
yeah, I think, I don't know. It's just sad that we literally are in a place where we can't be appreciative of who we are. Like, I'm a woman. I'm not allowed to be excited about that and thankful for that. Thankful for who God made me, which I know Adele wasn't necessarily saying. Like, I'm so thankful God made me a woman. Like, but she was still acknowledging I'm a female. I'm a woman.
my question is, without knowing a lot about Adele, I followed, some of her music, as many of us have. Her songs are huge. I've seen a little bit of, maybe she did an interview with Oprah, I think, talking about why she got divorced.
Mm-hmm.
So, again, she's not someone that I look to as this voice for Christians, but it's like, my question to myself is, what made her say that? Because just saying that, she knew what she was getting into.
I
would think, unless she hadn't even prepared to say that and it just erupted out of her. But she knows that they have, because she addressed it. She said, quote, I understand why the name of this award has changed. So she's acknowledging it's no longer a female artist of the year, no longer a male artist of the year. They combine them. I understand why the name of this award has changed, but I really love being a woman and being a female artist. I do. It's just like, why did she feel it so inclined to say that? Because just saying that is going to garner pushback. I love it. I love that she said it.
But yeah, I would be intrigued to know why she decided to say that.
Did she in her mind think, you know what? I feel like there does need to be just that biological women need to be appreciated as such. And this kind of needs to be protected. Was that going through her mind?
Yeah. I don't know if it was that deep, but she was gonna say it.
Wow. What a life, Oh. You get Adele, you get J.K.
No one's safe.
You get J.K. Rowling, who I saw after all the books were completed, she came out and said, Dumbledore is in fact gay. And we're all like, I came out of left field. I didn't see that coming personally. I'm not an avid Harry Potter person, but I didn't see that coming. So she comes out and it's like, oh, J.K. Rowling's doing her thing, kind of feeding the normal narrative, the mainstream narrative. And then she comes out and defends biological womanhood and biological manhood, and she gets canceled by so many.
Yeah.
And now we got Adele. Fascinating. Morgan, any final thoughts?
No, but just be confident, women, in who you are. Don't let this strange, weird liberal world try to get rid of us and mush us all together, because it's just not how it's supposed to be. You guys know this, but we are women, if you are one, and it's okay to be proud to be a woman and be who God created you to be. So
it's a beautiful thing, and that goes so deep, which is just truly recognizing, who are we? Oh man, well, God has bought us with a price through the blood of his son. We are adopted children of God, first and foremost, male and female. He created us. We are precious in his sight. I don't know if that's biblical or just the song. Red and yellow, black and white, we are precious in his sight. Jesus loves the little children of the world. But seriously, it says, before... I'm now trying to think of the verse. Before you were born, I knew you, or he was talking.
Before I formed you in your womb.
I believe David said that in the Psalms. Before you were even born, I predestined you. I prepared you before you were even in the womb. We have a special calling. Let's stand up for that. Let's be proud of that. Let's not shrink back and let culture dictate how we view ourselves. Love it. Guys, comment below. Let us know your thoughts specifically on Adele and what she had to say, and let's just keep the conversation going. All right, guys, Love you all. Be blessed. Have hope.
And be free.
Guys, as you may have noticed, we get very few brand deals, which is why our patrons, the names you see here, are so important.
You guys really are the lifeblood of this ministry. We could not do this without you all. If you believe in this content and you want to partner with us on Patreon, click the link below or just go to patreon.com/Paulandmorganshow. Delorum, thank you for your super chat.
Thank you, Delorum.
She said maybe she said it because some genres favor men.
I could actually, Delorum, you might be onto something there. So she was kind of using it as like a little bit of a twofold, like giving a little bit of a
oh yeah, like I beat you, man.
a punch to the industry. Like, yeah, I've had to work for this. So that Delorum, you've got some good insight.
You're on to something. Rhonda boy, thank you so much for your super chat. You didn't say nothing.
Rhonda, thank you.
Thank
really
you,
appreciate that. But no, I think that is actually really good insight.
Jonathan says, have you watched Matt Walsh on Dr. Phil debate about women? Yes, we did watch it.
I was actually really looking forward to that because it is so, like, you do not expect to see those debates happen on like primetime television anymore.